Let me know, do you think it was worth it? But statistically speaking, if I tally everything up and do the maths, this only gets 2 stars out of 5 or 4 stars out of 10. Hello, I'm going to go straight into it. We're doing our Cult Beauty Advent Calendar overview. If you want to go through what each product was, if I didn't like it, or if you want more detail, please go into the individual weeks. But I'm just going to do a quick overview, just in case some of you like to have a visual representation of what was in the calendar overall. Because there were 45 products, I've split it into makeup, hair care, skincare, body care, and scent as well, but there's only 3. I have the Scent with Love calendar. It's got 45 products, worth over £1,100, and all of this was for £235. Skincare alone, which is everything here, was for £599.79, so nearly £600. The only item I'm missing is the 111 Skin Eye Patch, but I didn't like that anyway, so let's move on. Everything I liked was for £133, so that's the Medic 8, which is £60. Amazing product. The Great Barrier Relief, I was actually quite shocked about. This is £28. Initially, when I opened it, I wasn't that excited. But over the month, any issues that I've had with my skin, it really has helped soothe it. The Decree Mask, love it. It's amazing. Really good product. The CEO, I've used it multiple times before and I do really like it. I'm trying to keep it as a yes-no kind of pile, but some of these aren't a harsh no, but I'll go through them. So Bioma, I don't know who this would work for, because my partner has dry skin. I have combination normal to oily skin. Doesn't work for either one of us, leaves a kind of waxy layer on top. This one, Dr. Dennis Grass, I was quite shocked about. So it has retinol in it, so I couldn't use it. My partner did. And it just felt average. It did brighten. I don't know what the hype is around this. It's so expensive for what it is. I feel like you can get a lot cheaper products out there that do the same thing. These, I didn't see myself reaching for them. Plus, they don't dry by if you use them at night, they don't dry by the morning. So they just hold on to moisture. So you can I don't know, I don't see them staying nice. And either way, I just don't see myself gravitating towards them. Now, these were okay. They were average. The Animist was actually quite decent, but it wasn't something that I fell in love with, the top 4 items. The Laneige, it didn't really do much for me at all, but it didn't visibly firm, and maybe it conditioned, but it was so next to nothing that it made no difference. The retinol, the pharmacist in me is so triggered by how retinol products are treated. Retinol is a very strong product. It shouldn't be just given out like this, especially in an advent calendar, because you don't know who your target audience is, especially something this strong. Even if you are using retinol, you're gonna have to work your way up to this. I feel like if you're going to add retinol into these sets, start off with something milder or even in the mid zone, not something this high up. The Bio Effect, this is for £135. I have been using this for a while, so I don't know if you can tell at all. I have used a fair amount. I use it every day, but what I like about it, so initially when I seen it, I was like 15ml, £135, that's not going to last, but you need the smallest amount, otherwise your face is just so tacky. But now that makes me question it, because how much do you need to use for it to have a therapeutic effect on your skin? So realistically, am I using too little that has not done much for me at all? I don't know. I feel like the Medic 8 did a lot more. But that being said, it has made my skin feel smoother. But £135, I will not repurchase that. Again, another retinol product. I can't say for sure how I feel about this, because I couldn't use it. My partner's already using a retinol, so we don't want to disrupt his routine. The Ole Henriksen, as you can see, I have used up a fair amount just because I started using it and I want to use up the product, but I'm not. The scent is quite strong. I like the glow that it gives, it's nice, but it just doesn't feel nice on my skin. It reminds me a lot about the CEO, Sunday Riley. So this is the CEO Afterglow by Sunday Riley, and to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of this one, so maybe it's just me. But the Sunday Riley is more like, the texture bothers me a lot less. But I am trying to use it up. I will not repurchase it. It does brighten, it just doesn't feel comfortable on your skin. And then this cream here, this is for around £75, or if not even more. This is only 15ml. I didn't find it overly hydrating. It is quite nice and thick, which I can imagine it being quite nourishing, but it smells expensive. The scent of it, I don't know, it's just something about it. There's better creams out there for the price range. I don't think this did much. But that was everything we got in skincare. Skincare was a big section of this. Around over half of the calendar value was skincare, which is a lot. But everything on the bottom side was a no for me. And then everything on the top side was a yes. So moving on to the second category, which is hair care. So all of this is worth £122.30. You might love some of these products, and I am judging them quite harshly. Take whatever I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Like, some of these products, I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying that I wouldn't repurchase them. They didn't blow my mind away. However, some of them are decent. And the second thing is we got a lot of these on day 25, so I didn't get the chance to properly indulge in them as much as I would like. So a lot of them are like first impressions. If they do work for you, leave some tips and tricks for me. But the top 4 products I absolutely love. So the colour, so okay, let me do a quick side by side. So initially, the Gusu hair oil was on my wish list. However, when I got the Money Mist the day before, I fell in love with this. It's like it's a leave-in conditioner. It gives you nice, I don't know, it just makes your hair look so nice, and I did really like the scent of this. Whereas the Gusu is a lot more, if you're not careful with it, it can make your hair look greasy and oily. It does leave a nice shine, but if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick Colour Wow. That's why that's here. These two, I did really enjoy them. They do leave your hair feeling nice and nourished. So that's a pre-conditioner, that's during your actual shower, you use it. They kind of do similar things for me, so I'll either do one or the other. I did really enjoy it, so I'm putting them there. The JVN, this is the Complete Nourishing Shine Drops. I didn't get that much time to use it a lot, but what I did use, I did enjoy it. Probably wouldn't repurchase it, but because I did enjoy it, I'll just put in the top. The only thing I would repurchase from this whole lot is the Money Mist. But I'll start off with the, so as you can see, the shampoo and conditioner. The conditioner I've still got a decent amount left, to be honest, but the shampoo is nearly gone. The shampoo is nearly gone is because you need to use so much for it to lather up in your hair. However, if you do use a decent amount, you do get nice volume. Not the most volume. I've used other products that give me a lot more volume, but you can get some volume out of it. However, this is, I think, £16 each for the small size. The amount of product you need for your hair to be cleaned after this, I don't think it's worth that cost for me. I don't have that much disposable income to spend that much money on an item where I need to use so much of the shampoo and conditioner to get a decent effect. The hair clips, I feel like they're just a filler item. I'd rather have something else. They were decent. I've got too many of these. I don't need more. The Living Proof is something that was on my wish list for a very long time. However, when I did try it, so it gives you a nice volume. It doesn't give that crunch, but for some reason, whenever I had to really work it into my scalp, no matter how I used it, sprayed it closer, sprayed it further, it left this white kind of texture. I don't know, I still need to use it a bit more, but because I've seen so many people love it, I was expecting to love it as much as they did, and I really didn't. So I didn't get it from the Black Friday sale just because of that, and it's the only product that I tried earlier. Swan, Fable and Mane, I don't have an itchy scalp or anything like that, so it wasn't something that's catered to my needs. However, it is a nice light oil. It was quite soothing, but not something that I would reach for. The Guava Rescue Spray, I feel like this is, I've always got that one item that can go in the middle, but because I wasn't crazy in love with it, I put it in my no pile. I like that it does various different things. It helps with frizz control, it helps with the heat protector, gives it hair a nice shine and condition. The smell, I don't know, I go from liking it to not liking it. I don't know, it's not something that I'm gravitating towards, and I've not had it long enough to know if I love it, and because I'm not reaching for it and it's kind of forgotten about, it's just in my no pile. Out of everything in this kind of hair pile, the things that I liked 4 on the top. They're for £45.30. However, between these two, if I did have to repurchase one, I'll go with Amika. Because they're so similar in they did for my hair, I'll go for the cheaper option because the Philip Kingsley is for £23. But yeah, so far I'm at £178.30 with everything that I did like from this kind of collection of products. Okay. I love makeup. I love trying makeup, so this was really exciting for me, especially because I've not tried any of these. That was nice for me. A few of these things are on my wish list, but anyway, got the base kind of products, and then you got blushes here, which I kind of separated, but I know they're part of the same kind of categories. Eye, lips. These 4 products are the products that I really wanted to try. So the Summer Friday lip balm, the Hourglass, the Glow Recipe, the Pillow Talk wand, and then everything else was just a bonus. What I needed, because I don't have any in my collection, are the eyeliners. And actually, I'll put the lip jelly there because that was on my wish list. It's on my list on Cult Beauty. So yeah, everything I wanted to try. And at the time, I didn't have, needed a spare lip liner for, okay, adding more and more, but bear with me. So I needed another replacement lip liner for my Pillow Talk, Charlotte Tilbury. It's unfortunate that this was broken. But yeah, these are the products that I wanted to try. These 2 is what I needed. And then these were extra for me. So this is kind of a great way for me to try these. Out of what I wanted to try and what I needed, that's £187 just in itself. So that, I feel like that's a huge plus for me. What I didn't like, I know I was going to do yes, but these are kind of yeses, and these are my no's. I don't know. I've got that one again that I'm in the middle. So, beautiful product, nice shine, love it. The One Coat Huda Beauty Mascara, I love this. However, using it for a few weeks, I've realised that if you want to add another coat on when it's dry, you really can't. It feels like it's ripping my eyelashes off. Like, you can't add coats to it. But do you know the name of this is perfect? One Coat Wow, because that's all you need. I was shocked. I was actually really shocked at how good it was. Stays on my eyes as well. This is a big thing for me because I always say, why do you need a full size? I would get a full size of this, guys. I would really like it. These 2 I would repurchase. I like the tube. However, the Patrick Tart, I'm looking for something that I can put in my waterline. It does not stay in my waterline at all. Within half an hour, it's gone. However, on my upper eyelid, it stays on. However, it's so difficult to blend. It really is quite difficult to blend. But I've been putting this on my top lash line, and then I've been using the Precision Liquid Eyeliner to do my wing. This eyeliner is good. It's easy to use. However, I wish the colour was a bit more vibrant. It is it's in a brownish colour. I think they've got it as Extreme Black Coffee. But yeah, I like that it's brown as well because it's not a lot of people would have it. The Tower 28, it feels nice. It feels nourishing. The texture isn't a bother. However, I don't see myself reaching for it for some reason. I like the colour as well. The Hourglass, it does the job. It takes away any oil, keeps it at bay. It was nice. What I've liked about the Natasha Denona Mini Love Palette is I mix the shades and then I use it. And to be fair, even if I don't mix the shades on my skin, once I do apply it on, they kind of turns into that shade anyway. But yeah, it's been nice, but I don't know. For some reason, I've not been reaching for these 2, but I don't mind them. The only thing that I would repurchase is these 2, to be completely honest with you. The Hourglass, the only reason I wouldn't repurchase this because I don't use powder that often. And by the time I do use it up, there might be something else in the market, or I've already got a backup of something else. These products, okay, with me, I'll show you. So I can kind of see what they were maybe thinking by giving us 2 different types of blushes. You've got 2 kind of shades there for the blush. However, the Charlotte Tilbury, I like the formulation, but it just blends right into my skin tone. Like, you can't see it as, I can't use it as a blush at all. That's £30 gone down the drain. However, I'm still quite intrigued to try it in a different shade. This is in my yearly worst products. This is horrible. Like, swatch is beautiful and I thought I'd really love it. I was excited to use it, and you can see that I've given it a fair chance. Can you see the kind of dent I've put in it? But it just sticks onto any bit of texture on my skin, like where my skin feels smooth. I don't know who this will work for, but it really doesn't work for me. It doesn't work on my lips, it doesn't work on my cheeks, it doesn't work on my eyelids. It just creases really bad. Sticks to any texture you have. I don't know who this is for. The Isomeyer lip pencil, the little bit that was broken that I tried, it was nice. I loved the colour. I liked that it was a bit deeper than what I normally wear. However, it was damaged, so it's pretty much useless to me. And then the Summer Friday, so excited to have this, so excited to try this. However, it just dries my lips out. I like the texture, I like everything else, I like the bit of gloss. Dries my lips out, just doesn't work. Moving on. It just gets smaller and smaller, so let me just bring you in. I promise we're coming to an end, this last two categories. So you got body care. Prize item, I love this. I think this is one of the items that I've used the most, which is shocking. And to be fair, I didn't think I would like the body care section so much, but I really enjoyed it. So I've already finished all of this, and I kid you not, I tried to use this very sparingly. My only, I wish they didn't give the candle and they gave the full size of this, because the candle itself is £28. It smells nice, but I don't know, I don't think I'll use it. But yeah, this is the scalp and body scrub. This, it was nice and coarse, it did the job. You did need to use a fair amount for your whole body. This is nice, especially if you're lazy like me. Like, I don't have enough time to keep rubbing something into my skin. Like, it just, can you see that? Zero effort, maximum effect. Love this. Joe loves, okay, I don't know why I like this so much. Even the scent, like, typically I wouldn't go for a product like this, the scent and stuff like that. But I don't know, I keep reaching for it. It's not even hydrating on my skin. I wouldn't say it's super hydrating. It just smells so nice. I don't know what it is, guys. I keep reaching for this. I wouldn't repurchase it for sure, because it's £40. But I'm glad I've got it. Would repurchase these two. And yeah, everything from this. So £49 worth of products I liked, but I'll only repurchase these two. Moving on to perfumes. Category, and another small category that I've got here. So initially when I unboxed this day 16, I couldn't find this. And to be fair, it's that small. I found it and then I lost it again. And then I just about found it for this video. So let's see what I think. So it's meant to be a velvety, rich rose fragrance with hints of bergamot, lychee, ciderwood, and white musk. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, nice. Okay, I like it, but it's tiny, isn't it? You get 0. So you get 1.5 mil. I don't know. It's nice though. I'll probably end up using it if I keep it in my bag or something like that. I'm careful with fragrance because of my youngest, because especially with kids, they can be quite sensitive to scent, so I don't want to overload them. Okay, anyway, moving on. Sol de Janeiro. Okay, start off with something. I like all of these products. I'm shocked that I like the Sol de Janeiro because the bum cream is not for me. Do you know what I don't like about the bum cream? Spray. I like the mist. I like the kind of mist it has. I don't know what it is. I keep getting drawn to it. Feels nice. It's quite easy to use. I don't know. The scent is nice. I don't like it. So I could normally pair this with this. Then put the cream on and then the spray on top. I don't know. That just smells weird to me. It doesn't smell nice. I prefer it alone. And then the Kayali. I like that it stays on your skin. You don't have to reapply it. You only need to use the smallest amounts. I use one spray and that's it. Scent is quite nice, but I do need to use it a bit more to actually know if I do like it as much as I like the Sol de Janeiro. I don't know. Do you know, out of everything, out of these two, I just drift to this a lot more. I've not included this in the price range because it's practically a sample. But I did like all of it, so I'm adding that to my value. And my most used item was this book. I used this throughout the whole month to make this video, so that was the most loved item, and I'm shocked I still have it. Everything that I liked for the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar came up to £466.30. And to be fair, I feel like I was strict enough. I don't know, was I strict? I think I was. Okay. However, now this is where it comes to, was this worth it for the price range? If I'm giving this a scoring out of 10, so I did the total value of the box, and then I divided it by the total items that I liked, which was £466. So the percentage I got out of 100 was 42%. 42% of the products in this advent calendar that I liked. If I do that as the nearest out of 10 stars, I would give that 4 stars, which out of 5 stars means it's 2 stars out of 5. If I do it theoretically like that, it's a bad rating. However, am I better off waiting for the Black Friday sale and getting stuff 30% off? Okay, the side of these advent calendars is you get to try loads of products, you get to see what works for you, what doesn't. But however, you can get some products that are just huge misses, like for me the retinols, some of the filler items, they weren't it. Some of the items came damaged, some people are missing items. Cult Beauty are not people, they do not help. Is it worth paying £235? It's a lot of money. That's to get very little help from the company if anything does go wrong, especially if you're gifting this to someone else. Or are you better off spending around £200 on Black Friday and getting everything on your wish list? Because I don't know, that like I'll insert pictures here of everything that I could have got for £230 on Black Friday, and I don't know, I feel like for me this calendar just didn't live up to that expectation. However, I've got to find some products that I really did like and that were on my wish list and that I would have enjoyed using. So I don't know. Let me know. Do you think it was worth it? But statistically speaking, if I tally everything up and do the maths, this only gets 2 stars out of 5 or 4 stars out of 10. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.